Hey, this is Rod V. Thanks for watching. I'm about to start my first ever electric guitar build, and I'm going to try to build the Gibson Explorer. We're going to see what happens. It's ambitious, but I'm going to give it a shot. So I had to go out and I had to buy a router and a router table. But the router table that I have here, the table is kind of too small to run this body around. So what I want to do is I want to take this table and I'm going to recess it down into this plywood table that I built. So I have to cut a hole, recess it in, make sure it's flat. And that's what we're going to do. And I apologize for any camera angles. It's just me and one camera. So I'll try to do the best that I can. And let's see what happens, and I hope you enjoy it. Well, the first thing I need to do is I need to take this table apart. I need to get everything off the legs and pull the table off so I can set it down on this table and draw the pattern. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. About knocked my glasses off. Alright, we got the table off. Alright, now I got the table off. I want to try to center it up as best I can in the center of the table. I want to try to eyeball it and see how close I get. 11. Ooh, that's close. There we go. 10 3/4 on both sides. 1 3/4. This way. Alright, that'll work right there. Now, I'm going to trace it. Alright, I got the pattern traced. And all of it is cut that out and go from there. Okay, I got my pattern out, I got my jigsaw, and the switch is going to go right here. So I'm going to drill a hole right here to start my line. Alright, because I want to route this out a little bit, so when I set it in, the switch will go through. So let's cut it out. Save this because I'm going to, once I recess this in and get all my blocks on the bottom for the router table set on, I'm going to do the same with this so I can put this back in and make a solid table when I need it. I'm going to save that. Alright, let's turn this back around and see how close I am with the table. That's what we want right there. All All right, on to the next step. All right, let me show you what I did. I took my top, and I got a couple of pieces of 1x2. Get it back here, get it in the shot here. I screwed these to the top from the back, put some screws in the leg holes so I can set it inside the hole where I want it and screw it down. Now this worked out perfect. This happens sometimes, but it's just luck. The 1x2 that I used to attach the lid, the top to my table, is perfect for the lip. It matches perfect. So I'll screw this down, and then I'll get another piece, and I'll screw it on the top like that, and it'll fit right in and it won't fall through. Okay, now I got my 1x2s cut. What I want to do now is I want to turn it up on its side, and I'm going to drill pilot holes, just a couple, where it needs to go, so I don't split my wood when I put the screws in. That ought to do it. Alright, now we're going to put screws in this side, and I'm going to flip over and do the other side. And I probably won't video that because ain't no sense in watching it twice. So I'm going to go ahead and finish putting the screws in, do the other side, and we'll be back and put the mounts so the table doesn't fall through. Okay, I went ahead and cut my wood to go right here because it fits perfect. I got them all four sides. Now I'm going to drill the pilot holes and then screw it down, flip it over, and put everything back together. It's all screwed back together. Flip it over. Well, I forgot something before I put this together. I had to put my switch on right here because I have to route out the spot where it's going to go because it's not going to fit in with the switch. That'll fix our problem. There we go. Now what's in there? Now I can put it back together and set it in there and finish the lid that goes on it. All right, I got it all put back together, and let's see if, how it fits in there and what it looks like. Now that looks pretty good. That's going to work to get that body blank around. I'll pull this off, and it'll give me enough room to work. So that's excellent. I'm happy with that. Eventually I'll put legs on the bottom and go that route. But now let's build the lid that goes in when this is not in there. Well, I cut some 1x2s because when I put the plywood in, obviously it's going to be the same distance because that's what I used for the spacer for the routing table. So all I got to do now is just put these on the back, and I'm going to move them in from the edge just a little bit so they don't hang on to anything. Drill pilot holes and screw it down. Let's see how this fits. Now I've got a good working table. If I need to use my router, I just take this out, put the router in it. I'm going to sand it down, clean it up a little bit, and it's good to go, man. So everything's good. Router table in there and all that. So on to building the guitar. Hey, thanks for watching the router table build. If you want to see it in action and see if it works for the purposes that I made it for, hit like, subscribe, hit the bell button, because I'm going to start the guitar build here in just a couple weeks, and that's going to be a whole series from beginning to end, and we'll see how it works. And I appreciate you watching. Y'all have a good day, and we'll see you later.